Good Wednesday morning, everyone. I'm Jason Laird from the Storm Tracker Weather Center. Another very windy day on tap and blizzard-like conditions along north central Montana. Let's break down a few of those winter weather warnings that we have out there. We do have a winter storm warning that's going to remain in effect. Those are the areas in purple in and around Kalispell till 10 a.m. this morning. And we do have that blizzard warning as well. Now, we're not looking at much in the way of snow accumulation, only maybe an inch or two. But the problem here is going to be blowing and drifting snow. That's going to be the real hazard. We're going to see very limited visibilities if you're driving a high-profile vehicle in this area. Be very, very cautious. We did see a few overturned vehicles yesterday. And then most of central Montana under a high wind warning through 5 p.m. tonight. I would not be surprised if that is extended into tomorrow for the simple fact that those winds really are not expected to die down very quickly. As for our satellite radar right now, still tracking some snow west of the divide. Not really expecting much of that moisture to make its way over the mountains. We are looking at a few light showers just to the north and east here of Lewistown, but for the most part, the mountains are going to get hammered with snow on the west side of the divide. Really on the easterly side, not much, just a little skiff here or there, but the biggest concern is just going to be blowing and drifting snow early this morning and through the first part of your Wednesday. So on our future track, here's how the remainder of your day plays out. A little bit cloudy in eastern Montana. Those snow showers are going to remain, again, mostly west of the divide. We could see a couple little pop-up storms make their way over the mountains, likely just light flurries making their way through Lewistown. The main area that could see snow out of that is going to be up along the mountains. We get that what they call orographic lift, basically when that moisture is forced to rise up the mountain. That's what potentially could kick off some snow in and around Lewistown, and especially west of the divide. But for the most part, central Montana is going to stay relatively dry on this Wednesday. And finally, losing a lot of strength when it comes to snow as the day progresses. By about 5:30 dinner time tonight, relatively clear and mild conditions. When it comes to precipitation, however, still very, very windy. Those winds are not really expected to die down much at all today or overnight into Thursday morning. It's still going to be a very windy one. Now, with these very strong winds, check out the temperatures. You might wonder, well, it's so windy, why is it so warm? Well, what's happening is as that wind comes over the mountains, it compresses, heats up, and actually boosts temperatures. So notice west of the divide, we're more on seasonal averages, right around the freezing degree mark or just a few degrees up, but you go just to the east of the divide, and temperatures are into the 40s due to those winds. So very, very windy, but overall temperature-wise, we're looking at a fairly mild day all throughout central Montana. So very, very windy, mild temperatures, and blizzard warnings along north central Montana up through about 11 a.m. this morning. Breaking down your temperatures here in Great Falls, normally average temperatures would be about 34 degrees for a daytime high. Overnight lows in the teens, but with those winds, we're well above normal. Check it out. 42 is your forecast for Wednesday. Thursday, 46. Friday, 50 degrees. It's not a typo, I promise. And here in Helena, the capital city, looking at 32 for an average, 12 for an average low, well above average here as well. Not quite as high as most of those winds stay along central and north central Montana. That's Check Your Forecast. I'm Jason Laird. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday morning.